just for more clarity, let me just talk about this diagram. Now, if you look at this, relate this to the last video. This is 2%, this is 16% because 2 plus 14 is 16, 34%, got 2 plus 14, 16 plus 50 plus 34 is 50 rather. So that's why we have 50 here. We're adding it up, adding it up. So now 34 plus 50 gives you 84. 84 plus 14, 98. 98 plus 2, that gives you 100. Now, be careful. Now, when I was talking about 750, if you want to locate 750 between 6, because this is 60 and this is 90. So 60 and 90. So 70 will be somewhere in the middle between 650 and 850. Now, if you look for the middle, this diagram might not be accurate enough. So it should be around here also. Yeah, you draw it down or whatever, even if it's here. So if you look at it, if you add 100 plus to this 100, that would be 750, right? So if you look at it, and the distance between 850 and 650 is 150, right? So now 150, 850 minus 650 is 200. Sorry, 200. So since the distance between these two is 200, so you know that 100 is going to give you 750, right? So it's going to be the middle with the middle. So the middle is going to be around here. So that's why we have 750. So if you look at the diagram, 750 here is higher because the thing is increasing and it's moving from negative to positive. It's higher. So 75% is going to be around there. I don't care to calculate what that would be. But this is 750 and it's show higher than 75% PZ. So another person might want to explain using the shape. The shape here, because from here to here, these are the bigger value from here to here. So now let's move on to the main topic of this video. The main, I hope you understand this. Is very, I know it might look technical and your understanding of of everything I did here is going to help you with many questions because they have a way of just manipulating the question. But if you just understand the principle behind this, you can solve any question on this. Let's move on to this distribution of customer complaint received by airlines. These are the complaints 2003, 2004. Category of complaints. Oh yeah, you check through, you get to understand better. Now, this is the question. Approximately how many complaints concerning credit were received by airline P in 2003? Approximately how many complaints concerning credit? So let's look at the US credit, this credit. So this represents 2003, right? So this credit, so that's 1. And here is 1% because it's in percentage. It's in percent, so that's 1. So 1%. So 1%, you said the approximate value, right? So 1% of the total amount here, which is 22,998. That gives you your answer. So that gives you your answer. I guess no, I didn't solve it here, so, but something that you know. So 1 over 100 times this gives you your answer, and that's what you did here. 1%, right? So 1 divided by 100 times this gives you 230. So that's the approximation. So 1 over 100 times the total number here, which is 22,998 in 2003. So that's the answer for that one. By approximately what percentage did the total number of complaints decrease from 23? By approximately what percentage did the total number of complaints decrease from 2003 to 2004? Now the total number, this is the total number. This is in 2003, this is in 2004. Check it. 2003, 2004. So they are asking that, if you look at it, this 2003 complaints is higher than that of 2004. So there's a decrease. That's why they are talking about decrease here. Now, I gave you a formula for percentage decrease and percentage increase in my previous video. So please go and look for that and use it here. And the formula is decrease over the initial amount as 100. That's the formula. So let's calculate the decrease first. So the decrease will now be 22,998 minus 13,278. going to be 9,720. So this one minus this, that will give you 9,720. So that's the decrease. So the decrease by the initial amount. This decrease. The initial amount is going to be in 2003, right? This one, 2003 value, total amount. So that's what we have. 2 times 100. So that gives you 42%. That percentage decrease. Now, let's move on. Based on the reason I'm fast is because this is just like an application of what I've taught you before. So, based on the information in the table, which of the following statements are true? Now, in each of the years 2003 and 2004, complain about flight problem, baggages, and customer service together accounted for more than 50% of all customer complaints received by airtime pay each individual. So let's check. Let's say if this, we want to know if this is true or false. 2003 flight, baggage, and customer service. That's what they told us. See, flight, baggage, customer service. So this first three, flight, baggage, and customer service. So if you calculate it, 20% for 2003. If you add it together, 18 plus 13. That's more than 50%. That's going to give you 51.4 for 2003. If you add this 20, 18.3, 13.1, it's going to give you 51.4. So that means it's more than 50% as they claim here. Then for the other one, 22.1 plus 21.8 plus 11.3. That also is more than 50%. That would be 55.2. So that means this first statement is true. The second one, the number of special passengers accommodation complaint was unchanged from 2003 to 2004. This question is quite tricky. If you are not smart, you are going to miss it. 2003 to 2004, so special passenger accommodation. Let's check. This is so can you say 0.9%, 0.9%? They are the same on the table, but it does not mean they are the same because we are dealing with percentage. A lot of people think they are the same and they are going to pick true, and that is wrong. Why? Because you have to calculate the value for each one. For example, you look at it, to know the actual value, 0.9 of a percentage of this will give you the value for 2003. 0.9% of this will give you the value of 2004. And if you look at the values, this is quite higher than this, so it can't give you the same thing. This will be the value that you get for this one is smaller than this. So let's check my calculation. For 2003, 0.9 times 100 times, this is the value for 2003, right? So you're going to get 206,000, about 207,000, right? 206,982,000. That's what you're going to get for 2003. For 2004, you're going to get, because this is the total value for 2004, 13,278. So 0.9 divided by 100, get this 11.950. So can you see that it's not the same? This one is quite higher than this. So the answer is false. Answer is false. Yeah, the answer is false. So that's that. So let's move on. So this is by chart. Circular store. So they ask him approximately what is the ratio of the value of. So approximately what was the ratio of the value of sensitized goods to the value of still picture equipment produced in 1971 in the United States? Now this is the chart. United States production of photographic equipment and supply in 1971. So this sensitized goods. Sensitized goods to what? To still picture. This still picture. So said the ratio, right? So the ratio of this to that of this, that 47% to 12%. So that will be 47 over 12, and that will give you your answer. And that's what you should do. Yeah, 47 to 12. That will be 4 to 1. If you divide it thoroughly, you 4 to 1. Now let me show you the calculation. So this is a shortcut, but I just want to show you how to do it. In 2003, you know, no. Not that. um okay, so let me explain this. So for synthesized goods, this is 47%, right, of the total. If you check the graph, total is 3,980 million, 80 million. So 47% of this you get the value, 12% of this you get the value, then you compare. So that's what I did here. So I did 47% of the 3,398 million. That gives you this. 12% of this give of 398 million give you 477.2. So by the time you now divide the two together to get the ratio, this one on top, this one below, you get 3.92, which is approximately 4. And that's what we have 4 over. We have ratios of 4 to 1 here. I'm having this feeling that I have omitted the question. No, I did not. I did not. So let's move on. I did not. I did not omit any question. Oh, yeah, I did so. Let me move back to this question, please. So the one I solved, the other one, I showed you already for special passenger accommodation complaint was unchanged, and I showed you the calculation that since I look for the percentage of 0.9 of this, 0.9 of that, and I showed you here too, my calculation is here. It's obvious that they're not the same. Now, the last question for this set. So based on the information on the table, which of the from 2003 to 2004, the number of flight problem complaints increased by more than 2%. Increased by more than 2% from 2003 to 2004. Now let's check for flight problem. Let me check flight problem. This flight problem for 2003, that's 20%, right? And then 2.1. Now if you this is another tricky question. If you subtract these two, you're supposed to consider it individually. You're going to think it's more than 2%, which is what you wrote here, and that will be wrong. So what we need to do is just to calculate individually. So 20% of 22.998, that's for 2003, and 22.1% of 13278. So that's what I did here. Check it. Okay, this is what I did here. 20% for the first one, I had this, and then 2.1% of this for 2008, so that of 2008 I had 2983.43. So now if I have this again, so the question is asked now, it's obvious from here that there is no increase, there is actually decrease, because look at this 4,599.6, this is 2,990. So from here, this is 2003, so that means there's a decrease, not increase. So that means it's false. So that's the reason why it's false. So because the question is actually asking about increase, the question is asking about, okay, the the flight problem company increased by this. No, it's actually decreased. That's why it's false, and that's why they pick false here. Yeah, and let me continue from where I stopped. Now the second question, I've answered the first part of the question. It said if the value of office copier produced in 1971 was 30% greater than corresponding value in 1970. No, this one is 1971. It's greater than corresponding value in 1970. What was the value of the office copier produced in 1970? Now, all you need to do is just put it together. For example, in where is the office copier? Where is it? It's 25%. 25% of this is the value for 1971, and that's what I did. Let me check. So okay, if you look for 25% of this,